Hi, and welcome to XenSpace. Thank you for joining me. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing some of the YouTube videos that I've been watching recently, instead of creating my own YouTube videos, relating especially to gaming content, role-playing or computer games. I used to be quite a keen gamer myself, but don't have so much time for that anymore, although I do find myself spending hours watching other people playing games. You know, an interesting area. If you're not a gamer yourself, don't worry. Selected a range of videos which might be on, doing something else that this channel's about, or doesn't require any sort of understanding. These are generally light-hearted, amusing things, just introductory pieces, or as I say, something else that the person does aside their usual gaming stuff. So the first up is the Spiffing Brit, a British YouTuber who uses a combination of hacks, mods, cheats, exploits, and quite a lot of skill to completely destroy computer games. He just takes them apart. The things he can do with them are just amazing. You get a starter character, and within an hour he's got loads and loads of money. He's got the best equipment, or he can just get through the whole game without much bother. So I've really enjoyed his humour and his attitude. And he's recently started making a range of videos on subjects aside from gaming. For example, on New Year's Eve, he used his skills to create a live stream event, which was able to make more popular than YouTube's own New Year's Eve special thing, which he did by having a better understanding of how YouTube works than YouTube itself does. So he was able to get himself top ranking, and that was YouTube's own thing underneath his on the actual night. So that was really amusing. But he's gone beyond that. He's followed this up recently with another video called the YouTube Algorithm Glitch, where he takes just 20 minutes to explain how this algorithm works. And it can be used to it can be taken advantage of to hugely promote a particular channel. You know, it can get a massive response just by tweaking the system. So if you're interested in YouTube at all, or how it works, or you're a YouTuber yourself, or knew someone is, watch this video, and I'm sure you'll be amazed. The second video is I'll recommend Spiffing Brit's Guide to Great Britain. Just a 12-minute video. This a succinct guide to the island of Britain and British culture. Well, English culture, really. Eccentric, highly amusing, but not altogether far from the mark. So moving on. The second, we have Harry Burris, aka HBomberGuy. Another gamer, but also produces content on a range of other subjects, from film and TV programmes to measured responses on such subjects as flat Earth theory. And the first video of his I recommend is one of those, measured response, which is climate denial and measured response. A 41-minute video investigating climate change denial and how people convince themselves that either the science is wrong or it's being misinterpreted when it isn't. It's there, quite blatantly, obviously, what it means. So yeah, really amusing. And quite in depth, quite rigorous there. And moving on from that, if you enjoyed the version of Sherlock Holmes produced by Stephen Moffat, or written by Stephen Moffat for the BBC not so long ago, find out why you're completely wrong to enjoy it with his video called Sherlock Holmes is Garbage, and here's why. Though you first get to find out why Stephen Moffat completely messed up Doctor Who. And then later on he rips into Jekyll, Stephen Moffat's update of the strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, for good measure. So although it's an hour and 50 minutes long, well worth the time if you've seen any of those programmes, or indeed just interested in what he has to say about the Sherlock Holmes, which I did enjoy when it first started coming out. But I agree with him, by the end of this series it was complete rubbish, and having a good first episode can convince you something's good when actually everything after that is just nonsense. Next we have XP to Level 3, an American D&D player who's looking at some of the rules and characters, abilities and spells of 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, as well as some jokey videos looking at particular sort of D&D players and scenarios and DM styles that develop. So the first video of his I recommend is called Fireball Solves Everything. It's a 3.5 minute short video look at a game of D&D where a wizard just has a single solution to every single encounter or situation. The second video I recommend is D&D Stories, The Impossible Door Puzzle, a 7-minute recounting of a game where the party were stumped by what the DM, the Dungeon Master, thought was a fairly simple door puzzle. And if you actually want to see what a game of D&D is like, a game of people, where people sitting around a table, actually rolling dice and relating what they're doing, how D&D is actually played, check out his other channel, Arcane Arcade, where you can see a number of campaigns where he's recorded from start to finish, him DMing and his mates playing characters within the game. Don't know what D&D is, and never seen it or don't know how it looks like when someone plays it. Do give his Arcane Arcade a look at. And finally for today we have Tierzoo, which is essentially a zoology channel. It's quite a quirky one. It looks at animals, sort of both modern and ancient, as if they were characters in a massive computer game. So instead of, example, for talking about the extinction of the dinosaurs as like a natural event, it presents it as an update to the computer program where dinosaurs were banned, were kicked off for being overpowered. So, he's got that look at the world as if it were a computer game, and how you can min-max your characters, what the best sort of animal to play is, and what strategies you can use, and so on. So really excellent and entertaining, good footage, and a clever and funny way of improving your knowledge of zoology. So the 2 videos of his I recommend are the Lizard Tier List, which is a 15-minute look at lizards, their abilities, strategies, and so on. And then a sort of follow-up to that, even though it's back in time with lizards, he looks at lizards around today, whereas his second video, how Mosasaurus broke the game, is a 9-minute video about the evolution of Mosasaurus. The Mosasaurs were giant seed-whaling lizards that lived alongside the dinosaurs, and with equal size and magnificence to them, but they weren't actually dinosaurs, these are lizards. So there you have it. I hope you'll find some of that interesting. If you've not seen any of these channels before, well worth checking out. And I'll leave it there for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again hopefully very soon. Take care now. Bye bye.